Bogart tough to manage, Cagney tough to manage, Hollywood tough to manage, cheap steak tough.
Introducing the NorthStar Podcast. Traditional media has failed us and allowed for the dissemination in our community of falsehoods, false lights, false leaders, all in the pursuit of false equivalents. It is time that we stood up and spoke up, captured the narrative, and took responsibility for informing, educating, and empowering ourselves. In this vein, the law firm of James Sweeting III LLC will be sponsoring a podcast for these times. Hosted by attorney James Sweeting III, the podcast will feature provocative interviews with civil rights leaders, activists, politicians, focusing on current political and legal issues impacting our community. NorthStar Podcast is a forum devoid of all fear and designed to be provocative, where real issues are addressed in an uncompromising fashion, truth is spoken to power, and dissemblers, disablers, and sellouts are called out. We promise people will be agitated, feathers will be ruffled, and assumptions will be challenged. At NorthStar, you will hear a fresh perspective and a voice for change. If you're thin-skinned and fearful or submissive, this is not the place for you. Listen, learn, and be challenged. NorthStar Podcast and NorthStar Media, the clarion call for our community.
When the buck stopped somewhere and you could still buy something with it, to a time when movies was in black and white, and so was everything else. Even if we go back to the campaign trail, before 6-gun Ron shot off his face and developed hoof and mouth, before the free press went down before full court press and were reluctant to view the menu because they knew the only thing available was Crow, Lon Chaney, our man.